Good morning, Gary Champion, Psychic Medium, with another video. Got some free stuff coming up. March the 6th, free readings, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, USA. March 13th is a self-healing class. You have to register for that on my website, www.garychampion.com. March 17th, St. Patrick Day horoscopes. March 20th, free healing. I'm still doing the book club with Kim and Cassie over at Intuit View, live Q&A April 27th, about a book I wrote called Awake the Medium. And I have something new that I'm going to be doing, I don't know, the next week or two, where I will come on and do a video just like this, announcing, yes, Peanut, that's what's going on. Peanut, why don't you pet him, sweetheart? Are you coming over here? You rotten dog. Okay, come on. He's got to be in whatever's going on. He's a pretty dog, isn't he? Yes. My face needed cleaning. Thank you a lot. We're going to be giving some free live readings where I'll put a little video up. I'm not telling what day, but it'll be early in the morning, 9 or 10 or something like that. And it'll say that for the next 30 minutes or 45 minutes, I'm going to be giving free readings to anyone who calls. And I don't have that number yet. And the time will begin when the first reader calls. There'll be spontaneous readings about you. I don't know what will be in them, so be prepared for anything. You can ask one question, and then I may riff on something I get, because I probably won't just stop there. But just some little short free readings. All I need is your first name. I guess you could give me your full name if you want to, but all I need just a full. It doesn't even have to be your real first name. It won't matter. It's not relevant. And then these readings will be recorded just like this in a video, and you'll call in, and I'll put speakerphone on, and we'll do a reading in a video, and I'll put these on the YouTube channel. So. And I don't know what's going to come out. I never do. So be prepared for anything. My part will be on video, but yours will just be audio. You won't appear. Put you on the speakerphone, video record you speaking. So, and if you don't understand or get the reading right at the beginning, I'll probably move on to the next caller. I'm not going to have to explain that part to you and then give it to you, and then it's a lot of dead time there anyway. So I hope you get it right at the beginning. Those are free readings. I haven't announced the date yet. The next couple of weeks, these will be in the morning. And okay, someone's saying the Russians can't stay there. That's interesting. They got there, but they can't stay there, and they don't want to be there. A lot of them are punching holes in their gas cans where they don't have to go, and surrendering when they get there. So, I was sitting here this morning, just really a short time ago, and someone said there's a new world order. There's really only one superpower, and now it's going to be free for all to see that there's just one superpower, and it's not Russia. And then shortly after that, someone said the party's over. He thought it'd be a pushover. He was just going to run for a couple of weeks and push in there, and everybody would fall down and say, yes, Mr. Putin, and it didn't happen. And now they're in trouble. They've exceeded their gas lines and their food lines. They don't have whatever it takes to continue a war. They were set up for a short-term war. It took longer to get the troops there than what they're actually going to want to stay there. And someone said bullying tactics won't work, and then they're going to falter and withdraw. He's going to do something to save face. Peace treaty, someone's saying. Some kind of a peace treaty giving him something. He has to come out of this with something for face. I don't know what that means. He's devastated the economy of his own country and Ukraine, and for really personal reasons, strictly personal reasons. The time has come and gone where you can just own a country, where you can just run them over and take them. Cold War tactics, really in the 40s, this stuff went on a lot. And they were guilty of it. They did it then, got away with it. And someone's saying they're pushing too hard. They pushed in there, and now they don't have what it takes to stay there. So I don't believe they'll be staying there very long. They'll have to come up with some kind of a treaty. They're acting like they don't want to talk to Ukraine, but eventually they'll have to. And they've tried to kill that president of Ukraine a whole bunch of times, and that's not working either. I don't think that works anymore. You kill off the leader of a country, and then there's always another leader. I don't think you can topple a country by killing its leaders. You may slow them down a little bit, but there's somebody else there that'll come in. He thought his country would get fat and rich off of Ukraine, and he'd be the hero. Instead, he's isolated increasingly and has no friends anywhere. I do get that there's 3 copies of him out there, 3 substitutes to look like him in case of assassination. So he's looking for an assassination, you see. He doesn't have 20, he's got 3. And they're strategically placed, and they talk like him and look like him and act like him. And you assassinate one, you're probably not going to get the right one. But there's 3 of him, plus the original. So it's not that many people out there that look like him. Short and cold, cold-hearted. And the last 2 or 3 days, I keep hearing the same thing. I'm not quite sure what it means. It's a police action. Like they're going to declare, like we did in the Korean War. We declared it was a police action instead of a war. It was never declared a war. It was called a police action. Of course, veterans called it a war, but the government called it a police action. And this is... he's bluffing, someone's saying really loudly. He's bluffing about what he's going to do. He doesn't have what it takes to back him up, and his own people don't want this war. Someone's saying he has few backers. So that's what I'm getting about the Russian thing. Peace will break out. Not long. They can't sustain it. He's waited too long because right now people are coming from other countries carrying their guns, joining Ukrainian people at the front. So he's not just fighting Ukrainian people. He didn't know it was going to be like that. He didn't think that other countries people would volunteer to fight. People from this country are going over there to fight, and Britain and other countries. Poland, sending them jets and joining up. And what he's done is make Ukraine stronger than it was. And his country's exposed for being as weak as it is. His new world order, heard it right at the beginning. I believe that's true. I wish you all peace and love. It's what we should be doing. And I believe there'll be a peace accord or something brokered by somebody else. I'm not sure it'll be either side, but somebody else will broker the peace settlement. Maybe Israel. Or they'll initiate it or start it or something. Here's what's silly. Even if they take over Ukraine, they don't have any money to build buildings and redo all the stuff they're tearing up. They don't. Ruble's worth nothing. The New World Order. He should have left well enough alone. He's poked the tiger, and now the tiger's going to beat him up a little bit. Peace offering will be made pretty soon. Has to be. Of course, the average Russian person doesn't hear any of this. They think that they were pushed into the war, is what Putin's saying. They had to. Some people in Russia get their news other than from the state-sponsored television things, and a lot of televisions and radio in Russia are being shut down because they are showing the truth. So they'll be shuttering their doors and not. Western allies will come to the aid of Ukraine. They have to, because if it gets that, where is it going to stop? Okay, Peanut. So I guess Peanut's getting tired of me doing this. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.